Wake up. Check your phone. Rush. Work. Nod. Pretend. Eat fast. Scroll faster. Sleep late. Wake up tired. Repeat. It feels like life is moving, but you're not. You smile when needed. Deliver what's asked. Keep the routine going, even when something inside you begs for stillness. But you tell yourself this is normal, that everyone else is doing it too, so it must be right. Right? But if it's so normal, why does it feel like you're fading? This loop didn't come from nowhere. You were raised to obey the rhythm. School taught you to sit still, ask permission, follow instructions. Work turned that into 40 hours of submission per week. You were shaped to fit into slots. Not to live, but to function. The system rewards you for not questioning, for being productive, even when you're miserable, for exchanging energy for money, and money for things that never fill the void. And when it breaks you, they offer just enough. A weekend, a coffee, a like, not to heal, just to keep you going, because a tired worker still shows up. A distracted mind doesn't rebel. Now picture this, waking up slowly, to an alarm, but to purpose. Spending time creating, not just completing. Resting without guilt. Eating food you taste. Having conversations that matter. Sounds luxurious, right? But that should be basic. We weren't meant to live like machines. We were meant to create, feel, wander, to build things that last, not just meet quarterly goals. But they sold you a counterfeit life. One where you're always busy, but never present. Always reachable, but rarely truly connected. They hijacked your time and attention. Replaced joy with efficiency. Freedom with hustle, so you keep moving, but never arriving. The damage isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet. It's in the sigh you let out before logging in. The numb stare during lunch. The way your shoulders slump when no one's watching. You're exhausted. Not because you're weak, but because you've been surviving a system that feeds on your time and gives nothing back. You don't feel alive. You feel managed, monitored, marketed to. You start every day in debt, not just financially, but spiritually. Everything that could nourish you. Art, conversation, nature gets pushed aside because there's no time. But you keep going, you smile, you meet deadlines, you buy things. You call it life, but deep down, you know, this isn't living. It's coping. This is by design. The loop is intentional. It keeps you too tired to question, too distracted to rebel, too busy to feel. Because the moment you slow down, even for a second, you start to notice the cracks. You realize how many dreams you buried, how many years you traded for job titles, likes, and convenience. And that's dangerous for them. Because awareness leads to resistance, and resistance breaks systems. So they call your burnout normal. They medicate your sadness. They sell you solutions that never solve. You are not meant to live for weekends, or to scroll your evenings away just to escape your own life. You were not built for this cage, no matter how clean it looks. You don't need more motivation. You need meaning. So ask yourself, is this it? Wake up, work, consume, sleep, repeat until retirement, until you're too old to try something else. Or can you pause long enough to see the illusion? Because real freedom won't come from another raise. It won't come in 2-day weekends or productivity apps. It comes from stepping out of the loop, from choosing to feel, even if it hurts, from asking hard questions no one profits from answering. If this hit something inside you, if it made you uncomfortable, that's good. It means there's still something in you that's awake, still human, still capable of more than this loop. Subscribe. We speak the truth here, even when it's not comfortable, especially when it's not profitable, immune to chaos.